In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your own anamorphic lens for only $3 and give your film some nice production value. Check this out. So what you're going to need is some fishing wire, some clear fiber wire, which you can get at the dollar store in the arts and crafts section. Then you can get a rubber band in a rubber band. You can buy a bag of rubber bands in the dollar store, or you may have one laying around your house and you can save $1. So you need one of them. And you need some construction paper. Black is the best way to go. So what you're going to need to do is take your lens, which should be 50 millimeters and above, because if you do this with a lens lower than that, then you'll get vignetting on your picture. So what you want to do is put this face down on the construction paper and trace around it with a pen or a pencil until you get a circle. Then after that, I have some over here. After that, what you want to do is, as best as you can, try to draw out an oval directly in the center of the circle that you traced around. And it's going to take you a few tries to get it right to the way you want it to look. So as soon as you get that down packed, then you want to cut it out. But first, make sure it's not too long, and it's not supposed to be as long as a circle, and it's supposed to be pretty thin. I'll see if I can measure that and put the measurements in the description of the video. So that's where your tool comes in, which is your razor blade. And what you want to do is carefully cut it out all the way around and directly in the center of the circle. So after you have that cut out, it's going to look like this after you cut it. And I have one pre-cut right here. It's going to look like this. It's going to look familiar to you because it looks just like the cinemorph filter, which I'm going to show you in a second. You're going to take this piece of construction paper that you cut out, circle and the oval, and put it directly on the center, whichever way this screws onto my camera. Then you want to manipulate it to be dead center, to be up and down on your lens. I got a smudge on there. So what you want to do next is grab your wire that you bought, or fishing wire, and you want to have just enough to wrap around the front of the lens, going straight up and down across the pointy parts of the oval. Then you want to take your rubber band and wrap it around the lens, securing the wire just like that, and you want to keep that nice and tight. It's going to look like this. So I'm going to pull over the cinemorph filter, which I have right here, and it's going to look like its twin. Not really, but so this is the cinemorph filter compared to the filter we just made. Straighten this out a little bit. So they look almost identical. This one looks a little more professional because I'm pretty sure they're manufactured by like some type of machine. But anyway, this looks like it was cut out with maybe some type of laser cutter or sticker cutter. Well, anyway, it's got a fiber wire going up and down just like how we made right here. You can see it right there in the glare of the light. Now what that does is it gives you a nice flare when you're filming in a dark location and you have a bunch of lights, maybe a flashlight or something like that, some headlights on a car, and that'll give you that nice streak across your screen. And then what the oval does is stretches out your bokeh, whichever one you want to call it. Stretches out your bokeh, and it'll give you that nice cinematic look from the old Western films, or some of maybe the films that you see today, that J.J. Abrams or Michael Bay, Transformers, stuff like that. It'll give you that exact look. Depending on your camera quality and how clear your image is, you just work with what you have. So now that we have that, I'm going to do a comparison, a test shot with this one, and we're going to see how they compare together. and I want you guys to guess which one I'm using, because I'm not gonna show them on the video. I just want you guys to guess. Afterwards, then I'll show you which one I used. So this one, if you bought off the VidAtlantic website, will cost you about $80, $85 with shipping. This, $2 to $3, and it's gonna give you the same picture as this. So I'm gonna do some test shots and show you guys what they look like, and you're just gonna have some great production value to your video or your film. So here we go with the test shots, and I want you to let me know what you guys think. So the purpose of making this video for you guys was to show you that you don't need a lot of money to make your films look like big blockbusters. You just have to have good ideas and think outside the box. This literally cost about $2.50 to $3. If you have some of the stuff at home, it may even cost you nothing. That filter, the cinemorph filter, somewhere around here, cost $80, $80, $85. And they give the same exact results. So yeah, next time make sure you just think before you spend money out of your own pocket. It'll save you money, it'll save you hassle, it'll save you time and ordering and waiting for something to arrive, when you could just go to the store, Home Depot, Dollar Store, and make your own. Plus you have some type of good feeling off of making something on your own. But if you can, join this group on Facebook called The Frugal Filmmaker. There's a lot of DIY stuff on there, a lot of stuff people build. They show you pictures of how they built it. There's some even show videos. So let me know what you guys thought about this video. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.